Okay, let's let's get into it. All right. Anybody who is unfamiliar with the game, we're coming at you with Parman Haunted School Guard. I did a little bit of research on it after RTX Peso dropped the gauntlet and gave me the code yesterday. So research that I've got, it's a game based in some Indonesian mythology. Um, it's a horror game where you have to find a couple of keys. I think it's 5 keys. And here, let me go to the store page. I can read y'all a little excerpt from it. You are Parman, the night guard trapped in a place that should have stayed dead. In this abandoned school, silence doesn't mean safety. Parman has just been assigned as the night guard at a forgotten school, but something else lives here. His job sounds simple: guard the building, find a way out, and survive. But tonight, the school isn't empty. Find 5 hidden keys to unlock the main gate. Face terrifying entities. Hide, run, or use sacred items to survive. Every run is different. Rooms and key locations are randomized each time you die. It's a first person survival horror game that throws you into the shadows of a haunted Indonesian school. There's creepy whispers, bloodied walls, and unseen eyes watching your every move. The deeper you go, the more the school reveals its twisted secrets. This isn't just about escaping, it's about facing what you lost and finishing what was left undone. You're new here, so listen carefully. This place is not just an empty school. Tonight, don't continue your work. Get out right now. Oh god, okay. We know the gist. We read it. Find the keys. Get the fuck out. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Pick up items in the desk inside the guard post room. Okay. Okay, let's up that sensitivity real quick. Let's just see what 2 is. Okay, I like that a little bit more. We'll keep that for now, and then we'll adjust it as we go. Got it. The lights don't work. So, that light doesn't work. But the TV comes on? Okay. We got a lighter, a couple of batteries, a flashlight. Kuwait lapis? Okay, there's our... Okay. I guess we're getting started. Nunny, switch, zoom or slide, tab to close. Okay, little photo, I love dad, that's cute. This torn piece of paper might look like a clue. It looks like a clue, it might lead you to the hidden keys location. There was a message written, then erased, but the imprint remains on the wall, leading to the graduating class. Okay, and this is a healing item. Okay. Something erased that would lead us to the graduating class. Goodness. Yeah. I feel like if you walked in here and you're like, I gotta do my job, but you walked in here and it looked like this, I would just not. There is I can pick the map up. I know what that means. Okay. Extracurricular art. Administration room. Toilet. Okay, and we can zoom in with this. Cool, 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 cool. Clubroom lab. Guardhouse. Guardhouse is where I am right now, presumably. Health room. Maybe we should be going towards the administration room? Because there was a message written, then erased, but the imprint remains on the wall, leading to the graduating class. Yeah, okay. So if we come out of the guard room, there's the hall, there's the courtroom, or there's the like courtyard for basketball or whatever. And then there's a long building to the left of that that should hold the teacher's room and the administration room. So let's go. One part of the floor feels colder than the rest. Cool. Ooh. Well, this is certainly a room. Okay. Yeah, let's get in here. Did the door shut behind me? God, this is a haunting atmosphere. Okay. Courtyard. Teacher's room. Okay, let's try to use the flashlight sparingly because we do have some batteries, but not a lot. Interesting. That's like a classroom. Okay. The admin room. Once crowded place, now silent, echoing old footsteps. Yeah, I believe it. I kind of thought maybe I would be able to open these drawers or something, but nothing in the admin room that I can see. Ooh, okay, so the principal's room is one of the locked doors. But not the teacher's room. This bad boy is wide open. Okay. Bottle of that good stuff. Something to cut through the nerves because, oh boy. They are active. Okay, that heals energy. Damn, he over there getting that good. Okay. Maybe we just need to go to these classrooms. Maybe it's like class 3. Yeah, maybe like class 3. Is that like the graduating class? So that's why it's larger? Because I don't see anything on here that specifically mentions like graduating or anything like that. What does that say? Yeah, that's the arts room. Okay, let's try to go back over to class. I don't know what the OSIS room is either. So let's try one of the classrooms or the OSIS room, which should be on the opposite side of this. Okay, this is the library. Excuse me? Well, why are the lights on here? This doesn't seem great. Got it, okay. Okay. The OSIS room is something we can open. Is this like a in-school suspension kind of thing? I don't know how Indonesian schools get down. You're not gonna believe this. I'm not Indonesian. Oh. Okay, so that one is also locked. Okay, I'm a little too thick to get through the desks. Understood. This is a terrible arrangement for desks. A once crowded place, now silent, echoing old footsteps. Yeah, I mean that's just like this place in general. It doesn't really give me the hint that I think y'all think it is. It's not on that desk. Paper 1. I am. Hell yeah, me too, man. Now, I know there are things that will at some point try to harm me. guess. You don't need a key for that. Pretty sure we're gonna need a key for any of the places that have like interesting things going on. Especially for like if there's a light there. Ooh, that has a handprint on it. Jesus. Children. The worst creatures. Damn it, you're a bit late. The child already did its damage. Okay. We're just being real dramatic. Okay, I lit a candle. There's some medicine here. This must be some kind of like the nurse's office or something. So here's the thing. Peso never got to a point yesterday where he got like actively attacked by anything. So when that starts happening, I don't know what that's gonna mean for me if I get to that point. Because I'm also not finding any keys. Okay. Another page. Was that page number 4? I am come home. Okay. I am Zaville. Am I getting close to something? Or does that just happen as like a funny haha? I can't tell if this is like a gotcha bitch moment or a clue. But it keeps happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for a good gotcha bitch, but I don't know if this is what this is. I don't know. Let's keep spookily exploring. Okay. The arts room. There's 4 candles. Some instruments laid down. There's some old artwork. And there's some instruments. But nothing really alluding to me doing something there. Yes, the baby got me again. No, I'm not proud of it. They keep talking about how like there's footprints. Are there other footsteps happening beyond mine. Is that the baby again? Okay, the baby's gonna lose novelty if y'all keep throwing it at me. Remember, don't throw your babies. It becomes boring if you do. Okay. But we were in this room already. Oh. You can consume food to restore health. Why would I need to do that? Okay, let's look at the map. We got the Soul key. The extracurricular room. Okay. And what room are we at right now? This is the hall, right? Yeah. So that's the hall. We just came out of the hall. We're facing that, so it should be on our left, to the far left. Okay. Okay, let's go, guys. Progress. Progress. Now, the downside to progress means it's probably gonna get spookier. The surface is cold. Okay. Well, I hated whatever that just was. Loser! You don't deserve it. Loser, 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 loser. Loser, loser. Okay. I'm tired. Damn it. I'm tired of pretending to be strong. They called me weird, insane, filthy. Every day they locked me inside the toilet. My uniform burned, my bag thrown in the sewer. I told the teachers, but they told me to reflect. They said I'm too sensitive, too weak. But I just wanted to be normal. They pushed me down the back stairs. Everyone laughed, but I never got up again. I heard their voices when my body was dragged into the empty room downstairs. They thought I'd stay silent forever. Please, if you're reading this, don't let me be forgotten. Okay. Sure, man. I won't. Help me help you, I guess? As if something is trapped beneath that stone. Okay. We're about 30 minutes into the game, and shit is picking up. Now, I'm inclined to believe that we should go towards the restrooms, right? Because the confession paper said that something happened in the restrooms. Although I guess it was all over the place. Maybe I should just be looking for the rock. that seems out of place. Fuck ass baby. Okay, we're the guard's house now. There's a toilet on the far right, and then there's toilets all the way up north. So let's keep going this way. We'll go to the toilet that's closest to us, and then we'll hit the toilets further out. Yeah, the baby man's not really doing it for me anymore. We need y'all to get a new scare. See? Fuck, I lied. A mute object long standing, yet it holds traces? I mean, that feels like a tree. And then there's these rocks. Maybe big tree rock underneath? God. This game has me very tense. Which is probably not great considering the neck injury. But hey, we do this not because it is easy. Ooh, not because it is easy, but because I am hard or whatever. Okay. Maybe it's not the trees. But, like, based on the confession, right? It feels like it should be around here. That's our skull bag. We've got the mute stuff standing tall. We've got... something about a rock. Right? Can I pull up the other little notes they've given us so far? The surface is cold, but the stone's base feels unnatural. Yeah. What's my flashlight? Okay, it's about halfway. Y'all see any weird stones out here? Like, this feels like the obvious weird stone, right? But I feel like I'm over... Am I overthinking it? Or am I underthinking it? Am I what they call the stupid? Hold on. There's another tree over here. Nothing off of that so far. Let's try to hit up the other bathroom then and see if there's something over that way we should be worried about. Hopefully I didn't overlook it. I've noticed it's deceptively easy to like overlook things like the key in the first room. Okay, we're at the restrooms. Any weird stones or rocks? Or maybe it's the basketball. Maybe there's something weird around like the base of one of the hoops, the nets. I know basketball. Oh, there is something here. This was my daughter back when she studied here. Okay. I hate the fact that the audio cut out more than... A mute object long-standing, yet it holds traces. Okay. Something about cold stone, mute objects, long-standing. And a stone being out of place or something. It feels like it should be over here near the toilet that I'm like in this corner that I'm looking at. But I didn't see anything. See, that whole thing about like a mute standing object, but traces remain. Large tree, but there's a stump left here. But it's gotta be something else because we've been here. Well, that was new. And we kind of have because we're back here. And there's nothing I can do with the base of this. Okay. And here we are at this damn rock again. Okay. See, and now we're back to it being like active over here. Ain't no way. I was right on the money this whole time. It's just so difficult to see. Oh my god, okay, whatever. Okay, so we're outside the toilet over here. We have to go all the way back across past the basketball court. That'll get us to the principal's office. Okay. Now, we have a second key. That means a second door is about to open. I don't know how much spookier this is about to get. I imagine there's gonna be some scares happening. Okay. And then among the dusty instruments. Don't let that person get the scholarship program. Okay. Which one was the music room? Is that the art room? If so, it's it's out and to the left. No, that is the painting easel room. Oh no, it is this one. Why does it sound like someone's revving an engine in my ear? Okay. Well, people have played this game. There's a couple of people that have played this game. There's the obvious one, my boy RTX Peso. who played it for a little bit last night. And then there's myself. And then I saw, there it is. Beware of. Oh. Okay. Things are about to get more interesting. We're in the art room. We need to get to class 1C. So we need to head straight out from here, and it's the third classroom in front of us. But now we need to watch out for an entity? Okay. Alright, gang. Okay, nobody panic. Nobody panic. Ooh. Yeah, be careful if you've got like a sensitivity to lights. The pile of items here seems to hold more than dust. Sure. Jesus. Does that mean the fourth key is in this room? Or did the event happen and now I have to go find the fourth key? Okay. Let's wait and see if the clue changes while we look around. Because if the clue never changes, then the key has to be in here somewhere. Okay. We're halfway there. In about an hour, less than an hour and a half. That's not bad. That's good progress. Here's the thing. I don't know if this game saves. So I think we may have to beat this all in one go. Okay. So I'm also starting to think the key is not in this room. Is that the creature that's hunting us now? Okay. Let's pull up our map. Let's think about what this could be. There's the prayer room, but I remember Peso getting a very specific prayer related clue. So I don't think it's there. We've done the principal's office. The teacher's room and the admin room make sense. There's the OSIS room. We haven't found anything in there, and that felt like it was a pretty far from people's like view kind of thing. Either way, I know we have to get out of this room soon because this is way too much. Also, that was not like that was my mouse. That wasn't the game like whipping my attention to something. This quiet corner was never truly empty. Okay, there's a couple of options that I'm now thinking of. Right. So we're in the hall right now. So when they're saying a couple of corners, I do think maybe the OSIS room, which we need to come out of here and go to the right, top right. Okay, yeah. We'll come back to this later. Let's exit to main menu. Does it have a option? No, it does not. So yeah, next time we play, we will pretend like I didn't do that. Next time we play, we'll come back in here and we'll grab a. We'll grab some more keys and we'll try to speed run the process. Maybe we'll get some different clues, some different hints. I probably won't do anything like off camera or whatever, but I will. Yeah, I'll for sure let you guys be a part of the process. I think we made a lot of really good progress here. We found 3 keys, which was, you know, pretty sick. We were looking for the 4th one. There's definitely some more story to unlock and everything, so I think it'd be good to run through it another time anyways. And since nobody's played this, who knows, maybe this will be, we could become the experts, and yeah. Alright.